Hi, let's take a look at how to create a Zap using NeetoForm. So for that, head over to the dashboard on Zapier.com, click on Create Zap. In the Zap editor, we will have to first choose a trigger. In our case, the trigger is NeetoForm. If you are not able to find NeetoForm here in the list, just search NeetoForm and select. Select the event New Submission. This will trigger when a new submission is created for the form. Click on Continue. Zapier requires some credentials in order to be able to communicate with NeetoForm. In this case, it is the API key. To provide the API key to Zapier, select Connect a new account. To connect a new account, it requires two information. First is the subdomain of the organization. Second is the API key. This subdomain is the part you can see here in the NeetoForm application. Just copy this subdomain and paste it over here. Now we need to generate an API key. So for that, head over to the NeetoForm, click on the form, click on configure, click integrations, then select the Zapier integration. To generate an API key, it requires a label. For example, new submission API key. Here, this is the API key. Just copy this immediately and paste it over here. Because if we close this or we navigate to another page, this API key won't be visible again. Now the API key is gone. So let's continue to NeetoForm. Click on continue. Now we can test the working of our API key by clicking on test trigger. So Zapier was able to fetch some of the submissions from our form. Just select one of the record and then click on continue with selected record. Now we need to choose an action. An action is an app which does something with the information collected by the trigger. Let's say I want to add information on new submissions to a spreadsheet on Google Sheets. So I will select Google Sheets. Now I will select the event for the Google Sheet, create spreadsheet row, click continue. I have already added my account to Google Sheet, click on continue, select the drive, click on spreadsheet. So for NeetoForm, I have created a spreadsheet. I will select this spreadsheet. Now select the worksheet. So Zapier is showing that we don't have any headers in the selected spreadsheet. So we need to add headers to the sheet. Let's add header. So I will add the submission ID and submit it at. Now we will refresh the fields. Now we are able to see the added headers. Now we will map the data accordingly. So for the submission ID, I will add the submission ID for that. and for the submitted ad, this will be submitted ad. Now click on continue and click on test action. This will create a row in our spreadsheet using the data we had selected. If we see in our spreadsheet, a row is added. Now click on publish. So we have successfully created our Zap using NeetoForm. Let's name this app NeetoForm New Submission. So Zap is created. Let's test the working of our Zap. So I will quickly submit a response to the form. Now I will click on submit. So I have submitted a response to the selected form in which we have integrated the Zapier. Let's check the spreadsheet. Here we can see a row is added. So this is how a Zap works using NeetoForm. Similarly, we can create another Zaps using NeetoForm with the other applications available on Zapier. That is all for this demo. Thank you.